What is going on, everybody? It is Mr. Banks here, coming at you live with another trade recap. You guys know I do this daily. I'll be doing this daily until the day I die for you guys, so that you guys can make sure to trade on your own and make bank like Mr. Banks does. Now, let's get started. Today, we had an amazing day with Nvidia. We had the news come out yesterday. Today, we looked for a continuation with that bearish trend to the downside, and we got it. I let the group know. And the Wolves of Wealth is where I post. It is my community, is what I've created, the Wolves of Wealth. I do post in here. As you can see, I posted the watch list, the video break and hold below 140 for puts. I also, guys, post this for my super followers every morning. So either one, if you'd like to become one of my super followers, you can easily go ahead and click on this button right here. Once you get to my page at Real JG Banks, just go ahead and click the super follow button and you will become a super follower. If not, go ahead and hit wolvesofwealth.com and be sure to join our wonderful community of many admins and great traders alike, giving you a good head start and a leap beyond just trading on your own. Now, guys, as you can see, let's go to the stock wins. We had a major day with the group. People were killing it, as you can see off of this watch list. But we also, here is my play. I ended the day with Nvidia at $4,251, giving a solid day. You know, guys, I used to make that in 2 months of working. So to make that in a day, I feel very blessed. And this is why I do this. This is why I give to you guys and want to make sure that you're able to beat that 9 to 5 or get extra income to do whatever you would like to do with it, because it is possible for everyone. This is why I do it. I try to make it very simple for you. So let's get into the chart now of why I said NVIDIA puts under 140. Now, as you guys know, I use the BBR strategy. It is the strategy that I created. It is called the bounce break reject strategy. As you guys know, stocks will bounce off a support. They will as you can see, reject off of resistance, or they could even break through a support or resistance. As you could see, they broke through what would be pre-market support right here, right? So stocks only do three things, guys. They bounce, they break, or they will reject. Now, very simple. I do in this strategy, what I look for the most is the previous day's high and low, as well as the previous close. I also go for the pre-market high and low. So I'll go over that one more time. I look at the previous day's high and low, as well as the previous close. And I do go over the pre-market highs and lows. Now, today, NVIDIA was a little bit different beast because we had that news. So this was technically a news-driven play. I was looking for a bearish trend continuation with this. Now, you could say, hey, the pre-market, the pre-market low wasn't 140, it was closer to 141. Correct. But as we know, we do get a lot of false breakdowns. And since we were so close to 140, stocks have psych numbers, guys. As you can see, sometimes like with Tesla, 1,000 was a psych number, right? Even numbers, whole numbers, like 150, these are all psych numbers. This is why I gave the 140, because I knew even if we came down below this pre-market low of 140, like 75, there was a pretty big chance that we could have broken down below and gave a false breakdown. And I didn't want to get you guys caught up on a false breakdown. So I used this psych number of 140, nice big even number, to guarantee if we did break below this, if we held below this, that we were going to continue to the downside. Now, so that is how I found my level of 140. If you do want to take a look, though, we had a nice breakout to the downside. And guys, take a look at this. When stocks break down or break out, for this example, we will go ahead and use the breakdown because this is what is shown. You really want to enter light. You really want to enter light because, as we know, there are a lot of false breakouts and breakdowns. So when we see the breakdown of this, you really want to enter light because you could always break down and, shoot up fast, get a nice little V reaction, come back up, and now you're sitting there at a loss. You never want to take a full entry on a breakdown or breakout. You always want to enter light just in case we do get a bounce back from it. Okay, guys. Um, Moving on from there, once we have that light entry into this breakdown or breakout, for this example, a breakdown, we can take a full entry once we see that we retested this, technically my support, this major level. Once we retest it, we can confirm even further to the downside. So once we retest and have that confirmation that we are keeping with the trend of the breakdown or breakout, that we can enter into a bigger or full position at this point. So I'll just go over that one more time. We have a lot of false breakdowns and breakouts. In this case, you always, if you're going to play a break, always enter light and try to enter before the break. If you see that the volume is coming in, there's a lot of sell volume coming in here. So you could, gauge that entry into the downside, but you always want to enter light just in case we get a bounce back or a false break. You'll still make money guaranteed if you don't have a full entry. It's better than taking a full entry and having that risk where you lose a lot of money if we get a violent bounce back. So I highly suggest that you enter light into a break. Once we get a retest to confirm, as you guys can see right here, we got a nice little retest. Once we confirmed that we were below and into the trend is when you can now enter into a full position, guys. That is when you can start entering into a full position. This is called risk management, and this is how you should be playing breaks. I see a lot of people play breaks and they just get absolutely demolished, and it hurts me because I just feel there isn't that education out here like this. Please, please, please enter light on the break and wait for that retest confirmation before entering into a full position. Worst case scenario, it runs, you're not in a full position, you're still making money, or you go into a full position, it bounces back violently and you lose a lot of money. I'm going to take the one where I enter lightly, and if it runs, I still make money. Definitely the better risk management way to go. Now, today I went ahead and called it at, if we go back, I do make my call outs in here. Super followers just get the trade plans, but in this group, we go ahead and give call outs as well. If you want to take a look here, that's a long time ago. Sorry, I make a lot of call outs in here. Sorry, guys. I know this might not be that fun of me just scrolling. I apologize. Dun, 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 dun. Let's get to today. Right here. I called out Nvidia 143 put at $3, guys. 143 put at $3. Now, when I took this, because I am a trader of 9 years, I do take trades not necessarily on the break. Obviously, I entered more into a full position, but I took this way up here. And why did I take this? Well, we saw that we weren't even getting, to the pre-market high. We were, even below this range right here of the pre-market when we opened. We couldn't even get above that. So when I saw the fail again, right here, about right here is when I actually entered into my puts and made that call out for the 143 put at $3. Now, as you guys can see, I did scale out. 10% left runner, 20%, 30%, left some runners. And then I said 40% last notification to 100%. Guys, we had the news. We had the bearish trend. It was drippy today with Nvidia. Went ahead and held that for 100% gain. But as you can see, guys, this was why I took this trade with the group today and made that call out was because I saw reject. We're putting in lower highs, guys, right? Lower highs shows me that the trend is going to be going down. Now, this trade went insane. I obviously didn't catch it for the full amount, but as you guys can see, I called it at a really good spot right before we dropped. This ran to $10.30. Now, I was happy with just my 100% right here. As you can see, we did see some trouble here. This is why I took profit at 100% just in case we did get a nice reversal. But as you guys know, it kept going down, very, very bloody, hitting $10.30, going well over 200%. An amazing call to end Thursday. But yeah, guys, as you can see, this is the BBR strategy, the bounce break reject strategy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be making trade recaps every single day from here on out. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a good evening. See you bright and early in the market, and let's feast. Mr. Banks.